I have a bad plan for this run, and that is to go kill some Leviathans. We'll see if that's a realistic plan or not, but we're certainly going to give it a go. Don't hold your breath on us being successful, but we'll certainly give it a try. So hurry, you're in Germany? That's pretty awesome. Sorry, Zach. Hey, David, as well. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you around before, David. So welcome. Love to see anyone new to the excitement.
You mistook my abundance of caution for a lack of confidence, and would perseverate on your.
I lived in London for just about a year after university, and absolutely loved Europe and miss it. Oh, a Jinx occultist. That is not very good. Oh, an Infernal Torch Run? I was thinking about going and killing the Leviathan, Jason. I'm not sure if the two play well together, but we could certainly consider that as well. So we have a Jinx occultist. I don't want the occultist taking a lot of hits, though. I miss the public transportation more than anything. Hurry. Stress Knitter and Austere on a Wandering Leper. We have a Wandering Jester with Last Gasp and Miss the Mark. I feel like Last Gasp isn't actually a benefit. It means that if you're on Death's Door with a bleed on you, you go first and die instantly. It is the boss of the newest area to be added, the Shroud Hurry, and it's a lot like the Hag Witch from the first game, in the sense that it summons a hand. That hand reaches up and potentially steals one of your characters if you don't have enough move resist to protect yourself from it. We do have an Arsonist, which, again, not that exciting for us. They are a Martyr with a sprained wrist. That's pretty meh. Berserker is the bad one. Don't love to see that on our Hellion. We do have the Vanguard. I think I like the idea of a Vanguard man-at-arms. That sounds fun. Did we have... Oh, and you have Field Surgeon. Field Surgeon is a sick stat because the 5% doesn't use up your turn. We have a Rummaging Berserker. I don't think that's particularly useful. A Pacifist Martyr Highwayman. That's not going to be very good. We could play with Venom Drop again. That could be a thing. Photomania? Zach, that's certainly one interpretation. Now, Venom Drop is pretty lame, but we could work with it in a lunge comp. I was talking about that previously. And then Jinx is not that interesting. So I think for now we'll probably go with this team and we'll do a bit of a shuffle comp. And yeah, I think my plan is still to go Leviathan hunting, but we'll see. Maybe it will turn into an Infernal Torch run instead. It's not the best path, Zach, but I think if we're doing kind of like a lunge type of build, it could be a little more interesting. Like we grab, pick to the face, lunge. I don't think I can really afford Shadow Fade. We'll grab Flashing Daggers and Dead of Night for the time being. Hold the Line gets replaced with Retribution on this build. We'll go with Harvester, but I'm going to keep kind of the standard mix of things. And then we'll just grab Plague Grenade, and I'm going to keep Ounce for the relationship building. But it's certainly not her best. That much is for sure, Zach. I think her best path is... which one is the Lunge Pirouette one? I forget. I like that one a lot, though. Okay. I like everything we got there. Don't mind the Hail Draught at all. The medical equipment is good. Paracelsus doesn't mind the minor protectorate, so I think that's probably good. Don't suspect we're going to need that very much, and then we'll drop that there. But yeah, we had a good run. It's the run that just went live on the YouTube, which was a... I always like to go with the tank here. Which was a Venom Drop Grave Robber that I thought went particularly well, actually. I thought it was a pretty solid showing. Unfortunate that I missed that call, but they waited too long. I've been on the phone like all morning for the last few days trying to work out a few things back east that have been rather exhausting, so always waiting for new people to come up. Didn't love that result. Let's see. We'll just slice off this guy, which should secure the kill. Okay, the right one is going first, which means I think I'm just going to ounce for the relationship potential. Goodbye. And then we'll get some Vanguarding going. We haven't played with the Vanguard since his name changed. And also since he got nerfed. Those used to do 12. No such luck, but... Gain on miss, +1 stress. So they felt that, so previously this path was was called the Bulwark, but they made the Bulwark a much more resilient class, and now the Vanguard is more of like the dot susceptible, but hits harder. This one also used to have plus 100% to riposte damage. So that was the main change. But this is my favorite of the Man-at-Arms paths, I think, right now. I really like the Vanguard. Your Vanguard IRA. Yep. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Oh yeah, so since we're while we're in the inn, one fun thing for the Discord folks, you now have the ability to, I'll just do it really quickly here, but you may notice that there's a little thumbs up on next to your message when it just reappeared on the screen there, Zach. I've added it so that if you react to messages, those reactions now show up on the... if you react to messages in Discord, they now show up there, which I think is kind of a fun thing. Trying to add little functionality to the chat integration that I created to give Discord folks a little more incentive to be able to utilize bits and pieces of things. All right, so I think we're going to use our food. And then if we're going Leviathan hunting, the War Drum is particularly tempting. We'll need some of those eventually. And then the Pipeweed is just guaranteed friendship, which I'm into. So I'm going to grab that as well. We're not going to the Shroud immediately, Jason. We're going to the Sluice, it looks like. Laysai. But I'm going to be stockpiling the Ceremonial War Drums. That's the idea. Let's get... Sarmenti is not friends with anyone. Let's get Sarmenti and Barristan a little bit on the right path. Wow, picking up Sanguine on Barristan. Sanguine has been nerfed, but that was a pretty clutch get. And then also Peacemaker on Sarmenti is a pretty clutch get. So that was actually, I would describe that as kind of insane. The RNG on that one. And Paracelsus is in the back row. I'm gonna save the rest of this. Since we're going through the Sluice, we'll probably have some stress to heal up. So let's get this party started. Sasha getting in on the action. I see you reacting. Thank you for testing my features. Okay, where are we going? Doesn't matter. 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Exclusively Shrek memes. That does sound like nightmare fuel, Zach. But yeah, we're gonna save the Shroud for a little later in the run. I think going into the Shroud with only 1 mastery on your team is a recipe for disaster, and I'm gonna stand by that. So. I don't like that. One thing that I will say is ignores block, not removing block is a really unfortunate dynamic. Let's get the blind going here in hopes that we can make some things happen. Oh, Shroud by a mile, Zach. It's not even a competition.
Excellent work.
Ooh, this guy going early is a little unfortunate. The gore targeting our tank is pretty solid. That's not bad either. It means we can reapply the blind. Yeah, this may prove unpopular. I guess technically we can chalk dust this guy. I don't think it matters though, but the Sluice is just one of those where I feel like you have to take it when it is offered, because it only shows up once per run, and it's a freebie. Well, freebie is perhaps the wrong term to describe it, but it is. It counts as a bonus region, and you don't have too many bonus regions available. I do love a good Vanguard though. But yeah, the Shroud is just overtuned. The Shroud is really difficult right now. And I can see that we definitely need Pirouette available to us.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Because we get her stuck in slot 1, which is not where I want her to be. Gonna do this just for the relationship, since I think we're gonna make pretty quick work of this guy. I guess not quite as quick as I thought. So Shadow Fade feels like a non-action. Like, I realize that it's kind of one of the few stealth enablers that Audrey has, but it has so little additional value that comes out of it. Like, spending a turn to move backwards, get stealth and speed, there is no stealth advantage from what I can see here that is significant enough to make a action essentially worth double. Yeah, I mean, I generally agree, but I think for now, I don't foresee us using flashing daggers until we have a stealth enabler, so I'm just gonna go for a little pirouette lunge type of thing with her. Now we got ourselves a road fight. Did we get a mastery for that fight? I don't think we did. I think I would have noticed if we had. I'm gonna do this for the disease resist. I really don't want to pick up a disease while we're here, and a little relationship is good too. Their dodges certainly don't seem to be doing much. That's exciting. But slow man-at-arms is hurting us a bit too. I do not have blinding gas equipped. I don't think. Do I? I do. Oopsie. I should have magnesium rain. I was just looking for it. But yes, I should have magnesium rain equipped over blinding gas. That's just an error. Also, now, all of a sudden, now Barristan is going 100 miles an hour. I think I'm gonna just put down the big hit and get the heal out of it.
The slow suffering begins.
I'm sure the Swine Prince is coming. Let's not tempt fate here. Dodges, the daze is a little unfortunate, but I probably would have wanted, I probably would have wanted to get the heal anyways. I think we'll just do that. Because we can't do much against this little stealth dude. Oh, fast roll on the, on that pig, unfortunately. We did have the chalk dust there too. That's a bit unfortunate. I want to get the heal for sure. That's not getting the kill either way, so I think we can safely do that. Although we would have had better options for the heal. I guess we could have used the combo for healing. Yeah, we should have used the combo for the healing for sure. Also, no stress heals on the final action.
The past is gone.
Pistol shot? I slept on the stun from pistol shot for a long time, Jason, but it is definitely definitely a good one. Pick up mag rain. Now, let's see. 0 mastery so far, so that's the sluice is not doing its job in that regard quite yet. I'd fight a cultist fight if one was offered to me. If the sluice gods prove so kind. Okay, Audrey, who can you take a hit with? I guess Barristan more than anyone. So we'll do that. Trying to balance our relationships as best we can. Wow. High roll from Barristan. Gives me a little bit of confidence. I'm curious how chalk dust and dodge interact. I still don't think I know. 4 to 8? Sure, let's just not kill that one, right? That sounds fun. That's the one that's acting. I'm just gonna get disease resist up. If this guy ragged hooks, it would be potentially disease ridden. Gosh, is there a reason that Sarmenti can't land a bleed to save his life? Did I miss the memo? We'll just get everybody a little on fire.
An unavoidable end.
And then we'll be shopping for a heal for Barristan to finish out the fight.
But effective.
Yep. We slow roll this one just a little bit to give Paracelsus a chance to drop a nice chunky heal. And then we can even use a defender here to improve a relationship, potentially. And get some more tokens that we don't need.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze
Roast pig is nothing to sneeze at. Random ally on turn start adds 1 positive token 33% of the time. Now, I never know. Is this 33% chance per ally or not? I mean, we'll take it and we'll play with it, but the debuff resist on that seems pretty not terrible. I think we'll put this here. The misses are going to stack up, but I think that's okay. Put this here, and then that's it for trinkets. And then as for combat items, we can at least put that there. So far, this has been... Oh my gosh. Do I take 4 stress to do a cultist fight? The academic study can yield some pretty exciting stuff, too. But the cultist trinkets are very good now. And getting some cultist trinkets early is interesting. I think with the roast pig, we have the ability to take down... I mean, they're both science. Jason, you want the academic study, though? I think I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, though. I want to be able to get some cultist trinkets enabled, and I think that it is good to do it before we have a lot of ordained things. But maybe I am wrong. Who knows? Gosh, pirouette really couldn't be much worse, could it? Yeah, they just, when they added the third paths, hurry. Oh, sorry, that was an old message. I think I already answered that question. Never mind. Twitch chat has just been a little quiet. A scientist, sort of. Okay, this should be... Oh, I thought he had to do goring flight when he was in that position. That was interesting. This pushes him over to Death's Door and potentially also puts down some blight, so I think that's worth it. And then we'll lunge to get Sarmenti off the back line here. I want the bigger heal, so I'm not going to do that right now. I think just in case this guy survives the death blow, I think that's better for business. Does Ragged Hook not?
Let us take a closer look at the thing.
Oh, Ragged Hook does not hit the back line. How fascinating. I'm not leaving without Sarmenti getting a stress heal here. By hook or by crook. Although, I guess this guy could commit suicide by hitting into Barristan. Does look like we're going to get the goods, though. We will get the stress heal, which is excellent. Little low on hit points on Barristan, but
the one pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble.
The buff the Grave Robber has. I didn't see it. It might have been the Venom drop gives you a plus 30% chance to blight on movement skills. So if we're lunging, we're going to be increasing the likelihood of landing blights. That's the idea. I'm going to put Audrey in the 4 spot so that she doesn't hop in front of Barristan. But I like where our stress is, given the fact that we picked such an unpopular plan. We still have the cultist fight coming up. That's probably the last thing that we'll get. We'll get a guaranteed mastery out of that, which, given that we've done like 3 or 4 fights in here, I'm a little bummed that we haven't gotten more goodness. I guess let's keep pushing this relationship forward. Yeah, let's get Barristan. Let's get Barristan some positive relationships. This may help.
Two facets of the same stone. Never one without the other.
Yeah, I presume that what you saw was the crit, or excuse me, was the lunge generating that. But we can check that in just a second also. Really? That's frustrating. Let's see. We'll still go for it. So yeah, so gets the buff. It's 30%. It's only for 1 turn though. Like that's the thing that really kills me about Venom Drop. You have so little time to take advantage of the buff.
The slow suffering begins.
I think it could last for 3 rounds. Because it says it lasts for 2 rounds, but it happens... the way that it happens, you immediately lose 1 round upon arriving, which makes it really hard to leverage. I think we'll just do that. How can Pirouette be hitting that? Oh, it's because of the Venom Drop minus 50% range damage. That is a punishing... that's a punishing one. Stack up more Retribution. I'm going to try and blind this front one, even though it's going to put... Oh, man, that... Never mind. We'll just go that way, I guess. I think Barristan can take the heat, so I'm going to do that. I'm a little worried about Sarmenti taking 2 crits here, potentially. But Barristan is pretty hardy. And getting rid of them is nothing to scoff at. Let's see. I think we try and get this one down before it gets a chance to cause too much harm. Taunt is optional, as always. Probably should have went for this one, so as not to take the crit there, but nobody marked, so I think we just put that guy down, and the lunge here should protect us a little bit. New Spur Cax, welcome. I'll try to read your message. It's going to take me a second, so I apologize in advance. We do this strictly to get ourselves up on the front line. Unfortunately, you're going to die, so we're not going to get a chance to... We're not going to get a chance to heal. I think we're done with this region. But I agree. The last run that I did on the YouTube, I think we got Silent Treatment, which I think is an exceptionally good trinket for unlocking her capabilities, to be sure. I think Stealth Enablement is the most important thing, and that Cultist trinket is the best. Yikes, that was... Could have given me a little more game. It didn't even give me a mastery. I thought Cultist fights guaranteed a mastery. Wow. Okay, well... So much for that plan. Looks like we're gonna have the most uneventful Sluice the world has ever seen. Well, we get one more chance here. Let's just keep Barristan healthy. Oh, that's interesting. New. I'm gonna call you New. Let me know if that's a bad pronunciation, please. But I thought all cultist fights came with guaranteed mastery. That is unfortunate. Thank you. We don't need any diseases at the moment. I'm glad we didn't fight a deacon. That would have not been something that I was looking forward to or enjoyed. Oh my gosh. So much stress coming in, even with the resist there. Let's see. Just get rid of you. We have too much stress and too little time to heal it. I think I'm gonna go for this, and then I'll probably use a bolster to take a little bit of the edge off for these two. Although bolster is just so disappointing.
The work continues.
Yeah, looks at 4 damage lunge. Yeah, feels bad, man. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a better opportunity for stress healing. But wow, that is underwhelming. The relationship is good. So I guess I've never quite made that connection, New, but I think you're right on the money. And I'm gonna do that. Might bait a relationship. Pip. Let's see. 3/3. It's all done. We're not gonna get another stress heal. So, it doesn't really matter what we do. I always upgrade Inspiring Tune if I'm running a Jester. That is, that's my go-to for in-1. And looks like it's going to be the only thing that we have upgraded. Ooh, we get a mastery for the 4 Zombros. What an incredible windfall. Looks like we're going to get 1 mastery out of this Sluice, which is less than I was hoping for. So yeah, we're kind of building up towards a Leviathan fight. That's my goal here.
Rest tonight under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Yeah, I mean, my perspective, Iron Stance is not terrible. Tuckered Out is kind of whatever. Bon Vedant is fine. Neat Freak is okay. Alright, so everybody gets a stress heal. The Roast Pig is going to help out a little more with that. I think our relationships are trending pretty decently. You and Sarmenti are still a little crabby, but yeah, relationships are going in a good direction. 67%. Never feels good rolling the dice on that. Where are we going here?
Rain, fire.
Win at least 4 road battles for 3 mastery. I think there's no way we avoid that, even though it's going to come with a little bit of extra banter. I think we're going to have to plan that one out. We ended up with 3 mastery. That's not terrible. I think Retribution is a definite grab. Oh, I love how Lunge doesn't even upgrade the min damage. I'm eyeing Plague Grenade, because we're probably just going to use it an exceptionally large amount of the time. And then I would like something with combo generation on Sarmenti. Fade to Black I've been having a hard time consistently using. Razor's Wit already grants the combo. So Harvest getting the increased combo might be what we're looking at for our second one. But what I guess Lunge is still part of our game plan. But we're gonna need a lot to make that sing, and the low roll on that is gonna be pretty underwhelming. We're still getting 25% on Harvest, so I think I'm gonna hold off on that, and let's get Plague Grenade upgraded, because I'm likely gonna be fighting the General. Oh, for sure new. Fade to Black is great. It's great regardless, though. That's my 2 cents on it. Now, let's see. What are we going to pick up here? The Candles and Chocolate seems alluring. I love Explosive Magazine, but I don't think we can afford it. Let's grab the Candles and Chocolate. And it's always hard to turn down smoke bombs. Let's grab the 2 of those. Let's grab a Pipeweed, too. And then I'm going to save the rest. I don't think we... Miss the Mark is a little annoying on Sarmenti. Confidant, Peacemaker, Last Gasp. Miss the Mark. We could... Alright, let's tap out. Let's use up all that we've got. I'm going to try and get rid of Miss the Mark. The random blinds are my least favorite. I'm going to use the Candles and Chocolate to try to get Sarmenti and Audrey up to snuff. Pyromania comes in from the Candles and Chocolate. Not as cool as Field Surgeon. Not as cool as Field Surgeon. And then we have 2 whiskey bottles. Oh, I had a sneeze and then I lost it. That's the worst. We'll toss the Clarifying Poultice there. Okay, good relationship proc there. Try and decide if we're going to use the whiskey or not to try to get some relationship pips. We could try and get Sarmenti and Barristan up. That's not a terrible idea. Okay, we'll try again. Wow. Wait, you were 1 away. He just lost 3 relationship pips. Excuse me, game? I'd like to file a formal complaint on that one. We'll do that just to get it a little better off, but that was not the result we wanted. All right, 4 road battles. Let's do it. Nobody needs stress. We're going to keep all that. Those should at least be stacked. The Dark Impulse can go on someone, even though we don't have a trinket to enable it. And let's get down to business.